97.9, 105.5, KISS FM. It's Big Papa and Banna in the morning. Sunshine, pleasant today. Highs in the mid-70s. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to confess. It's a Confession Tuesday.
Yes.
Local life coach Rebecca Silence is in studio. InspiredResultsCoach.com. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, I have to tell you how incredibly amazing you are at what you do.
Thank you.
Friends of mine, they came to me with something that was going on. I'm like, listen, talk to Rebecca, give her a phone call, Facebook Messenger. I gave them all the info, and afterward they were like, oh my God, she's incredible.
Well, thank you.
So, people who have listened to the show for, I've been looking back. We've been doing this for like 2-3 years now.
Oh, yeah. 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't new.
Yeah. Congratulations. You're one of my longest relationships ever.
I take that as a huge compliment. I really do.
Good. You should.
Not a bad thing.
I appreciate that.
Definitely not a bad thing.
How sweet.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with my best friend, Katrina. We've been best friends since we were 6 years old.
Aww.
Sandbox love never dies.
Well, a lot of people might not know that Gary and I have known each other since elementary school.
Yeah.
This is not a new and only radio relationship.
Yeah. We go way back in the day.
Way back.
So I have to tell you how good I am feeling.
You look, you have like this, like spark.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
I feel like I'm back. I ended up, for those that don't know, I ended up quitting the chemo after just realizing that I've put in my time and quality of life is more important. And after a couple of weeks.
And well, just so people understand, like, oh my God, you quit chemo. The percentage difference of it coming back, like you and I have had this conversation, but people, oh my gosh, you quit chemo. It was like a difference between 24% of
with the chemo
and 30% without it. And at this point, you've already gone through how much of it? Like months of it?
I did 3 months.
Yeah.
And there's no evidence of any cancer. And so at this point, it just made sense to go off the medication and do some holistic treatments and just take really good care of myself.
And you have, you have a baby.
I do.
And then you have your older one as well. And you haven't been able to have any quality time with either of them in a long time.
I've been in my bed and I'm just feeling so much better. So I have to thank everyone for the prayers and the support. And I'm just so clear this is the right decision. And I am still doing holistic stuff and making sure that everything is in a row. And this is just so nice to feel good again. So I'm really happy to be here.
And it's nice to have her back at her normal self.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
oh my gosh. I'm like out of a fog.
It's nice. It's nice to see that spark in her eye.
Yes,
and
it
like
is.
that smile on her
The
face.
light around her is finally glowing again.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm so glad to be here. And I can't wait to get into our emails.
All right, so here's how it works here on a Confession Tuesday. You go to cnykiss.com, and on the left-hand side, there's something that says Confession Tuesday. And that's where you can submit your situation. It doesn't matter what it is that's going on in your world. Even if, and the majority of it, of people that push back at me is like, oh, you don't even know where to get started with
You
what
don't have
I
time
got going
for
on.
my situations.
The fact is, yeah, we do. Rebecca's that good, and she cuts through the crap because the majority of it is like he said, she said, crap. We get to the core.
We wipe all that away.
And just go to town on it and get to the situation and get to the desired result that is what you want. Hence the name Inspired Results Coach.
Yes.
Aha.
We get to the solution.
Yeah. So here is this week's email. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Dear Rebecca, my girlfriend and I have been together for about 3 months now, and she's following me on every social media thing ever, including Facebook. Not only does she want us to be Facebook friends, but she wants us to list our status as in a relationship with each other. I hate this. Mainly, if this thing doesn't work out, we have to go back to being single. Then we have to face the inevitable onslaught of texts and messages saying what happened. Also, why do we have to let the world know that we're in a relationship? Can't they gather that based on our photos and messages to each other? Do you have to write that you're, quote, in a relationship with someone on Facebook after a certain period of time? Isn't that mainly for younger people, and it's from a 30-year-old guy?
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for this email. I mean, my question is, why wouldn't you post it? It makes me question the commitment level that you've got to the relationship if you're really shaky about putting it out there. Because the thing is, it's public regardless of whether or not you post it on social media.
Right.
And I think the real issue here is, why are you so opposed to it? What is the fear? Either you're one toe in the water in this relationship or you're all in. And what I would encourage you to do is post that status, get all in, or get out. Because you're not doing anybody any favors. And why make it a self-fulfilling prophecy that all of a sudden I'm going to post it on Facebook and then things are going to unravel? That doesn't need to be the case. It can be,
because that's exactly what it sounds like. It
Right.
sounds like, okay, as soon as we make it Facebook official, it's going to blow up, and then I'm going to have to answer blah, 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 blah,
Right.
blah, 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 blah.
Right, because if the relationship is going to end, it's going to end regardless of whether or not it's on Facebook. And I'm just all about living out loud, upfront, being real, authentic, and making sure that I have no stone unturned. I want everything to be out there so that I don't have secrets or anything that I could get found out about. There's no reason to hold back. Your friends and your family love you and they support you. And if you break up, your friends and family are still going to love you and support you. And I want to just talk real quick about commitment issues, because a lot of people end up in my office saying that they have commitment issues. And everyone has no commitment issues. That's what I want you to consider. There are no commitment issues because you're committed to what you're doing.
She's obviously a married woman.
Yes.
I am twice.
I make the joke, but it seems like everyone does have commitment issues.
But you're committed to what you're doing. So if you're committed to being a runner, like I used to be, I used to think I had major commitment issues. I've lived all over the country and lots of different guys. And my dog that just died had moved with me 13 times in 14 years. So commitment is what you're doing. It's the results that you're getting. Everybody consider this. The results that you have are evidence of what you're committed to. So if your paycheck is unsatisfying, just know that you're committed to that amount of money right now, or you would have more. If you're in and out of relationships wondering why it can't work, then just consider that you're committed to bouncing around relationships and not working through with one person. So it's okay if you put this on Facebook. Like, give yourself permission to go all in, or give yourself permission to be committed to what you really want if this isn't the relationship you really want. And don't be afraid of hurting someone's feelings, because you're doing them a favor if you let them go when you're not all in the relationship. You don't want to be sticking around just to avoid rocking the boat. Make sure that if you want to be in, you're in, and if you want to be out, you're out, because it's time to give yourself permission to have what you want.
And at this point, if he doesn't, it sends a really weird signal to his girlfriend, because in this world of people having trust issues and this, that, and the other, well, how come? What are you hiding? What are you trying? You know, it opens Pandora's box for a lot of questioning of the relationship that doesn't necessarily need to happen.
Well, and it's okay to be transparent. There's no reason to be fake in the world or to try to pretend like things are okay if they're not. I'm telling you, after having cancer and all the clients I see, when secrets are out of the bag, when fears are out of the bag, and people are just real, that's when magic happens. And if you don't get real, you're just in for more hurt.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's good at what she does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
she's
I
pretty
want
awesome.
everyone to have a great relationship. Some people think, well, there's no way I'm ever going to have a great relationship. And it's not true. My favorite coaching is couples coaching, because we can repair things that you can't imagine. It's possible to repair. It's possible to have a solid foundation, and it's possible to get through anything with each other, but only if both people are all in. If one person is one toe in the water, that relationship will never work. It takes 100% commitment to getting through anything from both people. That's called unconditional love, for it to work. And then if you want out, give yourself permission. It's okay.
Local life coach Rebecca Silence. InspiredResultsCoach.com is the website. You can like it on Facebook as well. It is Confession Tuesday. If you want to be the subject of what we talk about next week go to cnykiss.com and let us know, and we'll handle it on the air confidentially. That's how we roll.
Yeah, and please do email us because you're actually helping more people than you can ever know.
Very true.
We want your
Absolutely true.
emails. I really appreciate everyone's love and support, and have a great week.
I'm so glad she's feeling better.
Yes,
Oh my
me
gosh,
too.
I can't even tell you how relieved I am. It's still going to be a little bit of a long road, but I will take how I feel right now. Absolutely, compared to how I've been feeling.
Absolutely. Local life coach Rebecca Silence, InspiredResultsCoach.com on a Confession Tuesday with Big Papa and Banna on Kiss FM.